How can you be sure?
Sure of what?
That she's pregnant? I mean, how can you tell?
Maester Vulcan has assured us beyond all doubt.
How did you manage it?
Manage what?
Getting her pregnant. How did you find it?
You disgraced yourself at dinner. Parading that creature before the Stark girl.
And if it's a boy?
You're worried about your position.
I'm your son. Until a better alternative comes along.
You've never asked me about your mother.
Why would I?
She was a peasant girl. She fought me the whole time. A year later, she came to my gates with a squalling baby in her arms. A baby she claimed was mine. I nearly had her whipped. And the child thrown in the river. You are my son.
Great dad.
Stannis Baratheon has an army at Castle Black. He wants the Iron Throne. And the road to King's Landing comes right through Winterfell. But the North is ours. It's yours and mine. Will you help me defeat him?
Yes.
They say the Citadel has the largest library in the world.
Where's that?
The Citadel? In Old Town. Ah, Your Grace.
You're Samuel Tarly.
I am, Your Grace.
You don't look like a soldier. But I'm told you killed a White Walker.
I did, Your Grace.
How?
With a dagger made of dragon glass.
Dragon glass?
What the maesters call
You know
obsidian.
what it is. We have it in Dragonstone. Why would obsidian kill a walker?
I don't know. I've been going through all the old manuscripts hoping to find something. And all I've learned is that the children of the forest used to hunt with dragon glass. I've seen it, Your Grace.
Seen what?
The army of the dead.
We have to know how to fight them. Keep reading, Samuel Tarly.
Could use obsidian arrows, that'd be quite cool.
It's time.
Your Grace, wouldn't it be better to wait? When Jon Snow returns with the wildlings, we could have thousands more men.
If Jon Snow returns with the wildlings, we can't wait that long. But every day we wait, the odds shift in Bolton's favor. This could turn to winter at any moment. We have to act now. Give the order. We march at sunrise.
Oh my god, here we go.
Is there going to be a battle?
Aye, Princess. And you won't be anywhere
There's
near...
enough talk of battles, Sir Davos. You'll scare the child.
Oh, shut up.
When the battle comes, promise you'll protect me.
I promise.
I hope you know what you're doing with these wildlings. I need those ships. You'll get them back. I swear it. Have a safe journey, Your Grace. And thank you.
سكوفيردا يدع الآن كثير.
Haritovis.
Sebaristan. Shikringonta. Ungringonta ni vali. Jigringonta ni edari.
Shikorin contadori. Osvelito na dinkakito.
I fear I never again see Missandei from the island of Nath.
Oh. Getting it on.
I can only tell you what I have seen, Your Grace. I have seen you listen to your counselors. I have seen you lean on their experience when your own was lacking, and weigh the choices they put before you. And I have seen you ignore your counselors, because there was a better choice. One that only you could see.
My queen, please do not do this.
I came here to tell you that I was wrong. I was wrong, and you were right. I will reopen the fighting pits. To free men only. And in order to forge a lasting bond with the Merenese people, I will marry the leader of an ancient family. Thankfully, a suitor is already on his knees.
What? Bloody hell, he's just landed on his feet, isn't he? Oh, here we go.
I know where we are. You're taking us through Valyria.
I am.
You've sailed this route before?
No.
Aren't you afraid of the Doom?
No. The pirates are.
For thousands of years, the Valyrians were the best in the world at almost everything.
Oh, poo. What was that?
What's that?
Oh God.
Stone men.
What? Stone men?
One more! Cut me free!
Wasn't the best idea, was it? Oh God. Oh, that was the end.
Tyrion. Tyrion. You're heavier than you look.
Did any of them touch you? You? I've seen Grayscale before. Nothing like that.
I suppose that's why they send them there.
Oh, I remember that now.
We've got a long walk ahead of us.
We've got another little twosome. Love it. Oh, he got touched, didn't he? Oh, crap. Oh, dear. And that was episode 5 from season 5, Kill the Boy. Again, I loved that episode. I don't know, I'm waiting for these bad episodes. I haven't had a bad episode yet, you know. I've really been enjoying season 5. It might not be, I don't know, up to the standards of season 4 perhaps, I don't know, but it's not far off. And I'm really enjoying all these episodes. In this one we had Brienne and Pod. They've chatted to this guy who, they're sort of spying on Winterfell from a distance, and they've spoken to this guy who's still loyal to the Starks to get a message to Sansa. So I think that's the way that they're going to try and sort of help her. And I'm not sure, because in Winterfell, this old lady who's sort of waiting on Sansa, she said to go to the highest tower and light a candle, and then if you needed it, then help will come. Now I don't know if she meant Brienne. Surely not, because how would Brienne be able to help? So they must have, I don't know, it really confused me that bit. I don't know. I don't know who's going to run to her help. Perhaps there's people that are still in Winterfell that would help. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure on that. In Winterfell, Sansa was shown Reek by the, I can't remember her name, the girl who Ramsay's kind of seeing, who's got a serious jealousy spot for Sansa. She showed Reek, and at dinner, Ramsay thought it would be amusing to make Reek come in and apologise to Sansa for killing her brothers, which he didn't do. And that was a horrible scene, because you could see Sansa just, she was so much emotion going on. And then straight after that, Roose Bolton announced that they were expecting another baby, and of course that set Ramsay off then, because he thought, oh brilliant, now my position's going to be under threat now. But he was reassured that it wasn't. But it's Ramsay, man. He's a nutter. He's an absolute nutter. And I'm really dreading it, because I know it's only a matter of time before something happens to Sansa. It's only a matter of time. At the wall, Jon Snow asked Maester Aemon's advice about the possibility of getting all the wildlings on side, and he just said, "Kill the boy and be the man." So that's where the title came from, "Kill the Boy." And there's me thinking we were going to kill the boy, but there you go. And obviously, when Jon announced it, he didn't have many supporters at all. Everyone was pretty much against him. And then he actually went and spoke to Tormund about it and released him. With the condition that he wants him to go to the wildlings, get everyone on side again, and get them south of the wall, and help Stannis sort of take the north. But the only condition that Tormund had was that he wants Jon to go with him. Otherwise, he said, they won't believe me if I go up there and tell them that. So now Jon's going the wrong way. I didn't want him going north, I wanted him going south. So now he's going back up north again. Could be another little twosome though. You never know. That could be quite interesting. But yeah, a bit gutted about that. I really wanted Jon to sort of join in and go and kick Bolton's ass, but we may have to wait a little bit longer for that. And Stannis also questioned Sam about how to kill the White Walkers, because obviously Sam's the only one that's done it. And Sam has said that it was Obsidian that did it, or Dragonglass I think they called it. So now Stannis is probably thinking about perhaps that's a way of doing it. Perhaps I was suggesting having all the arrows sort of tipped with obsidian arrows. That would be quite a good idea. So yeah, that's quite an interesting one. But at the moment, Stannis has just left, and he's going to Winterfell. He's very impatient. You know, I mean, I don't know how long it would have taken for all the wildlings, if they had come on board, that is, how long it would have taken for them to sort of join. But he's not waiting around. He's gone. He's going to do it. So in the next couple of episodes, we're going to have a big battle again on our hands, which is going to be awesome. A bit of good news and bad news. Grey Worm survived, which was brilliant. But Barristan unfortunately did die. And at last, Grey Worm and Missandei, I think her name is, finally kissed. So they're getting it on, and they're such a cute little couple. They're lovely. But I'm glad that Grey Worm survived though, because he's a warrior. You know, I absolutely love him to bits. And like I said, I knew Dany would absolutely lose her shit, and she really did. She rounded up all the leaders of the families, and basically edged them closer and closer to the dragons. One got torched, which was amazing. It's an amazing scene, and it's so scary the way the dragon came out of the dark. Oh my god, so scary. And I think she changed her mind. I think she had a moment to kind of think things through, and rather than the scare shock tactics, she came up with her own sort of idea. And she went to Hizdar, I think his name is Hizdar, who was in the cell because he was the leader of his family. And she said that she's going to let him open the fight pits again with certain conditions, but she's going to let him do it. And then an absolute bombshell, and then she's going to marry him. What? Talk about landing on your feet, mate. One minute you're in the cell, the next minute you've got your fight pits back, and you're marrying a gorgeous woman. Oh my god, man. Yeah, I think he's had all his birthdays in one. And last scene we had Tyrion and Jorah deciding to take a shortcut through Valyria, which is this sort of, I think, like an ancient civilization. There's all these kind of old buildings and relics, and apparently the pirates are too scared to go through that way, so that's why he considered that it was a safe way, but it didn't turn out that way. We also saw a flash of a dragon. Now, I don't know if that was one of Daenerys' dragons. I don't think it was. So that might mean there are other dragons around then. But yeah, it's just in Tyrion's face when he saw a dragon, because obviously they're practically a myth, aren't they, in King's Landing? And then they got attacked by these, what they called stone men. When he said that, I started laughing, because I thought, oh, come on. Men made of stone, that's just silly. But it's not, is it? It's grayscale, the people that have caught that horrible disease. And that's obviously the disease that Shireen's got. But she was sort of cured, and I think that's just the lasting sort of scars of it, really. And there's a big fight on the boat, and I didn't realise you can't even be touched by these people. And after a fight, Tyrion nearly drowned. Jorah sort of saved him, and in the next scene you see him sort of waking up on a beach. So I'm not sure what happened to the boat. But and Jorah said, "No, were you touched by any of them?" And Tyrion said, "No. What about you?" And he said, "No, not me." He said, "I'm going to go and get some firewood." And as he walked off, you see him pull back his sleeve, and he's got a small amount of grayscale going on. So unless they find some sort of cure off of that, I guess that's something that's gradually going to take him over as the episodes go. And so that was sort of the last scene, and I thought that was a fantastic episode. Absolutely loved it. So next episode is episode 6, which is Unbowed, Unbent, and Unbroken. Not sure on that one, but I dare say we'll be going back into King's Landing, I imagine, in the next episode. So thank you for watching. If you like Game of Thrones, please subscribe, like and comment, and hit the bell, and you'll be updated every time I put something up new. And apart from that, just take care of yourselves and stay safe, and I'll see you really soon. Cheers, bye.